Back to the daily grind, and shout out to the full-time patrons. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
And it's your boy Taco Bell Wani, and first I gotta start this video off with a huge thanks to Thomas B for the $10 donation. We're about to go over his message, but first I gotta say, all aboard the Kayla Harrison bandwagon. Jump on now. You can either jump on now with me or after the video when I convince you, jump on the bandwagon. I'm telling you right now, ex-Olympian, two-time gold medal winner Kayla Harrison's MMA debut is set for June 21st in the PFL. Formerly, this the Professional Fighters League, used to be known as the World Series of Fighting. They rebranded. The World Series of Fighting is like the C League. There's a lot of MMA organizations out here. Everyone knows the UFC. A lot of people are getting to know Bellator. Next up, you got World Series of Fighting. I mean, you can go with LFA or World Series of Fighting either way. World Series of Fighting, though, has some legitimate UFC caliber guys already. LFA is more, you know, a UFC feeder league. So they've got the likes of like Will Brooks, Chris Wade. A lot of those guys that just signed to the $1 Million lightweight tournament are fighting over in the PFL. That's where Kayla Harrison just signed. So this is not some joke organization. This is a legit organization. It's not the UFC, but that's great. That's good for Kayla Harrison. Ronda Rousey 2.0, I should say, or actually she probably, kind of like Israel Adesanya doesn't want to be compared to John Jones or any of these guys. I actually think Kayla Harrison doesn't want to be compared to Ronda Rousey, even though she's a judo gold medalist. I think I've heard her in an interview with Ariel Helwani say she doesn't really like some of the things Ronda Rousey does, or agree with some of the things Ronda Rousey does, so she doesn't want to be known as Ronda Rousey 2.0. All I'm saying is, if you're talking about credentials, this lady has the potential to come over here and dominate the MMA world similar to Ronda Rousey. Now, I didn't know all of this going into this video until my boy Thomas B had me really look into it. I heard her interview on the Ariel Helwani show probably maybe a month ago, 2 months ago. She hadn't quite all the way transitioned to MMA, hadn't signed with the league yet, but she was interested. She was on the MMA Hour and she was interested. Well, now she's signed and her MMA debut is set for June 21st against a lady named Brittany Elkin. And now, first, let's get into my dog's message. I'm so excited about this Kayla Harrison chick. I almost skipped over my guy's message because I want to convince you guys. Hop on the Kayla Harrison bandwagon. I don't want to call her Ronda Rousey 2.0 because it's a little disrespectful. All I'm saying is she might be Ronda Rousey 5.0. This chick right here is coming up. Man, let's get into my guy's message first. My boy Thomas B said, "You ready? You didn't announce the debut of Ronda Rousey 2.0. The only two-time medalist. I asked her to show me a few things at Henzo's gym. I'm 6'3", 255. When I tell you insanely strong, I never had huge grown men hip toss me that hard. Trust me, she wants Cyborg to prove the best. In 2019, mark my words, she will win her hands. She will win. Her hands were crisp last year too. Hit her on IG or Twitter. Get that interview, kid. The new 145 queen. She actually can match her in strength and size. Whew. I'm just checking to see if this works. Let me know. Let me know how your Patreon works. Never used it. All right. I'll send you a message on that, my brother. Thank you very much. So yeah, this dude is really who hit me to Kayla Harrison's MMA debut. But see, this was my thing. I wasn't super hyped on Kayla Harrison yet because I didn't know her size. Listen to this, family. Chris Cyborg has been fighting bantamweights, right? She's been wanting to fight a legit featherweight, But the thing is, even when she fights a legit featherweight, who's to say their size is going to translate into skill? Chris Cyborg's got the skill and size and power and all of that. So people look at Cyborg as a world beater right now. There's no one touching her. Even when you get the Megan Andersons and all of these other girls they're naming that are legit featherweights over here, then there's no guarantee that they're going to be able to contest Chris Cyborg for the championship. It's just going to be able to say Chris Cyborg's beat a legit featherweight. Now with Kayla Harrison, she brings a whole new set of attributes to this conversation because she's making her professional debut at not even featherweight, lightweight. My girl's making her debut at 155 pounds. My dude said he's 6'3", 255 pounds. She hip tossed him so hard, grown man ain't doing it. All I'm saying is Kayla Harrison is on her way over here to dominate. And she's bigger than, as far as weighing in, she's weighing in at 155 pounds. Now, maybe Chris Cyborg would fight at 155 pounds if given the opportunity, but hell, the UFC's been trying to get her to cut to 135 because there's not enough girls at 145. But now the UFC has a 145-pound champion in Chris Cyborg. Now the UFC's announced they're looking for female featherweights for the next Ultimate Fighter season. The UFC looks like they're really about to build this division. Oh, I just thought about something. Gotta take this hat off, put this hat on. It's tinfoil time. They're not building this featherweight division for Chris Cyborg. They're building this featherweight division for Kayla fucking Harrison. You think I'm fucking around, dog? Kayla Harrison's about to make her pro. Alright. Jokes aside, let me get back to my hat. I'm just saying, bro. Now Kayla Harrison, she's debuting at lightweight, female lightweight. She definitely has the size if she's not cutting to even featherweight for her first fight. Most of these girls are fighting at 135 and then they have to go up to 145. This chick's starting off at 155, coming down to Cyborg's division. She's really about to test, as my boy Thomas B said, that female GOAT talk. And I got to admit, Chris Cyborg is the female GOAT right now. I'm talking about greatest of all time. But Kayla Harrison, and it could just be a size thing, right? Because yeah, as far as skills are concerned, Cyborg's tearing everybody up right now as well. But what if Chris Cyborg goes against a higher weight grappler? You already know whether you're a wrestler or whatever type of grappler you are, size definitely helps in those situations. So all I'm saying is for Kayla Harrison, and check this out, right? Ronda Rousey won the Olympic gold in 2008. Kayla Harrison won the gold in 2012 and 2016. I'm talking 2 gold medals coming in at 155 pounds. Ronda Rousey won 1 gold medal and was fighting at 135 pounds. Kayla Harrison is coming over here with the size and the skills that kill. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to be watching this chick's PFL debut. I'm going to be watching this chick if she ever transitions to the LFA and then or Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series. However this chick gets to the UFC, I am on the bandwagon. I cannot wait. I hope PFL, I'm sure I don't even know if PFL has a chick that can beat Kayla Harrison, honestly. And I don't know about her MMA skills. We haven't seen her fight yet. But as my homie said, he said, I've seen her hands and she hip tossed the fuck out of me. So we know at least she's got the grappling, the judo and shit to get the fight to the mat. If she's been training her jiu-jitsu, if she's been training her hands, I think she's going to be on the level, even with the size and just the judo skills are concerned, to get to the UFC, possibly even undefeated. And as I said, she's got the size like a lot of the other girls that Chris Cyborg fights don't. So we're looking at a potential 2019 super fight. I'm talking about, we could be looking at right now the girl that dethrones Chris Cyborg at the end of next year. This is a bold prediction, but she's got what it takes, and a lot of people are going to want to see this fight. We never got to see Ronda Rousey versus Chris Cyborg, but what about Ronda Rousey 2.0 versus Chris Cyborg? What about the featherweight, lightweight Ronda Rousey with 2 gold medals versus Chris Cyborg? That's what we're looking at in the future. I can't wait. Holy smokes, and I am going to try and get an interview with Kayla Harrison. Might be out of reach. Who knows, man? Let the full-time family know what you think in the comments about ex-Olympian Kayla Harrison's MMA debut set for June 21st in the PFL. Let the full-time family know what you think in the comments. I'm out. And as always, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell right next to it so you're notified every time I upload a video. I'm out.
This is #1 bullshit.